Hello and welcome to another casting back Counter-Strike with friends. Today we're going to be on Anubis, my first time casting back a game on Anubis since it's coming towards the active map pool. We've got the friends, Anyone, Botsy Collins, Ziggy Starduck, Big Papa and Zan starting towards the CT side at a very low to mid-level Counter-Strike game. Sometimes the best learning to see what's going on is to be watching back games at this level. Murdoch slow out of spawn. Looks like we're going to be seeing the T side transferring some utility between these players as they very clearly signpost themselves up for a hit, execute outside this B site. Utility will be going in. We've got Zan and Anyone waiting in towards this bomb site. Nvidia lining up that smoke that's going to be going, but they need to be mindful of these CTs coming in on the rear. Look at Big Papa and Botsy Collins coming in round the back. Murdoch, who was late out of spawn, the first bullet fired by Botsy Collins for this entire game is going to be yielding a kill. Man down. Botsy Collins now goes 2 to the good. Peter Griffin manages to get the trade kill back on towards Big Papa. Anyone has now launched a flame in towards the mouth of B main. This puts the brakes on towards this attack now. Zan jump peeking over the top of these smoke screens that have been deployed. The bomb is down. It's all gone wrong, and now Botsy Collins on towards the rear. He's being a pest. He's being an absolute nuisance to make it 4 kills, the quad kill to put round 1 on the board for the counter-terrorist side. Great start. Sometimes, you know, and again, I'm going to be talking and breaking down as much of it as possible, break down the learning at this kind of level. Again, this is very low, mid-level Counter-Strike, but the principles will be there of some of the stuff you see at a little bit of higher level games, and that's the kind of thing we're going to be talking about. There's still a bit of a spirit there and things you can see they're going for. They went for an execute, they had the smokes, everything that you see the pros do, but they just didn't have any presence elsewhere. Great grenade in here, early transfer of utility. Good smoke thrown in. Now Murdoch will try and push on up, but Glitzerstein will be held back by the Molotov. Papa is very lucky to be dodging these. And look at our setup here. You're going to see every round we're going to be playing Ziggy Starduck, Lone Ranger, Lone Play on B. We're going to be doing 2 mid and 2 towards B. Anyone now be just having a quick check down towards his water. He, with the support of Zan, will be checking that B elbow is clear. They've not gone out and checked it, but all of this information here in a long-range MP9 is going to be doing damage. It's a scout and upgraded Deagles. Ziggy Starduck left on his own. This is going to be our very standard default holding pattern. When I say default, I mean normal. We've not got nothing special in mind. You can see the T's are going to be grouping in here for a kind of delayed A push. Our standard is going to be 2 mid, 1 A, 2 B. Now, Zan has gone up and cleared. Really important, has cleared the outside of B. And now with Anyone clearing this as well. Now that we've cleared this entire section of the map, we know the T side can only be here. And now this is going to be really easy. Big Papa runs out the running headshot on towards Murdoch. Now the T's slowly crawl in towards this A bomb site. Botsy is here to support Ziggy Starduck. Easy kills as 2-0 looks likely. Big Papa now comes in for the stinger attack round the back. Last alive is going to be Schnuzel, who's brought down an M4A1 52 card pickup on the floor. Ziggy will be the winner of that game. 2-0 very convincingly. The T side did kind of eco in there. They just bought the 1 scout and then the upgraded pistols around it. On the right hand side and left hand side, the heads up display is going to be really important, in showing you, look at all the utility, the weaponry, the money invested into each of these rounds. Yes, we can see the kills, the kill counts are very fancy, but much more you can get a kind of sense as to how the round's going to go just by looking at the utility being deployed here. Anyone will be holding on to his submachine gun. Bomb left now at the top of mid. Great shot there from Nvidia. Molotov thrown in again by Big Papa. This is a default now that you're seeing out of T-side. Look at this. They're fanned out B, they're fanned out A, and they're taking mid control because they just want to fan out and pick up all the kills. Big Papa's managed to find Nvidia and he's been traded up by Murdoch. 1 man to the good here is towards the T-side. That Molotov thrown in by Anyone is lethal, and Murdoch jumps down and takes that kill. 4 versus 2. Now we can see these CTs having to try and group up. They're going to group up towards the back of this B site. The bomb still hasn't been collected yet. They still kind of got an open map as to where they want to go. Zan, great headshot there. Takes a little bit of damage from Murdoch, who has had some great impact so far. HE grenade down in towards dark. 2 rifles. Both these CTs playing together. They would rather go for the retake. Now comes the smoke. That's going to land in connector. Anyone looking at that, you basically stand at carpet, look 3 bricks up above that door, and now in come the 3 Ts. Notice how they're playing together. This is low-level Counter-Strike matchmaking, guys, yes, but look at that. You've got a heaven smoke going on, you've got connector smoke going on. Even at low-level Gold Nova MG1, you should still be seeing some resemblance of teamwork, some kind of play coming together, and now Botsy Collins will be coming in from water. Zan is now waiting for Botsy to come in. Apologies, it's Ziggy Starduck. Ooh, great headshot there, great crosshair placement from Peter Griffin. Schnuzel will be finding Ziggy Starduck. Apologies, not Botsy Collins, who was working his way in from water. They went, although they played together on the B site, they ended up kind of retaking into A from 2 different ways. Both coming in one from water and one from connector. Great smokes here deployed. You see the T side then use the smoke on heaven, and they use the smoke on towards connector, which let them move in as a 3. And these are the things you need to be looking for, guys. You need to play together on CT and T side. Now we're going to be seeing a force up. It's a 1 loss bonus here for the counter-terrorist side. Not much money, less than 2 grand just for participating in this round. Ooh, risky fast smoke. There are different ways that you can just bounce that off the wall, but it does work. A fairly kind of default again out here from the T side. They're putting no presence towards B. They're massively banking that the CTs aren't pushing out. Big Papa, super aggressive, manages to get one, instantly traded up by Schnoozle. Boost set up here on towards the B bomb site. Anyone looking over the top? Ziggy Starduck's managed to find a kill. CSGO Auto Director manages to catch some of the action as they switch POV. Zan finds Murdoch. The boost has been foiled, but now there's a 2-man advantage. Absolutely massive. Smoke deployed in towards B main as anyone is now playing anyone's game. They still don't know where anyone is. Bossy Collins, this Nova, he's known to be an absolute monster with a shotgun. Necessarily wouldn't be the angle peeking mid I would play with a shotgun. Oh, he's going for a slow peek. He's been spotted as well. Very foolish there, Botsy Collins. A big overstep over the line. Now down to a 3 versus 2. I know what the intention is. We want information. Anyone? Go for the quick pop peek. He's got the information he wants. He knows that one is towards water. That means that it's a good bet to keep one then towards A. And now Zan caught wandering around these CTs, which had a 2-man advantage, are throwing it away. Literally throwing it away. And here are the differences you're seeing, guys, between that kind of low Gold Nova. Ooh, Schnoozle will be heard by anyone. He's going to pre-fire. He hears the noise coming around. Nvidia. They don't know where Nvidia is, though. Nvidia, who'll be coming in through the B side. They think he's coming in through mid. They're going to be able to watch in through these doors. But Nvidia is going to be on the flank. Ooh, pre-fire in here from Nikon. They don't know where it is. There's the grenade landing straight onto him. 9 seconds left, plenty of time to plant this bomb. Anyone is miles away. The bomb can be planted in safely behind the obelisk because Nvidia looks to get settled up. When you're planting there, you're going to be playing a post-plant down towards the dark connector here. Anyone slowly creeping in. Nice crosshair placement. It was just a little high. He almost flicked himself away from it now. Anyone knows exactly where he is. Anyone wants to come in for this, and Nvidia is going to get the win. 2-2 to equalise the score. Eco should be coming in now from the CT side. So whenever you look at your money like this, pay attention to your loss bonus. We're now on a 2 loss bonus, which means you can get 2.5 grand. Added on to the money we've got here, we're actually going to have enough money next round if we eco now. So if anyone's thinking, you know, when should I be ecoing? You should be ecoing when you've kind of got 2 grand and you're going to get 2.5 grand. It means you're going to get 4.5 grand for the next round at least. If you don't get any kills or anything like that. You don't want to be going ecoing on a 1 loss bonus and you've only got $1,700, $1,400 to your name. Because you're literally going to have no money even after the eco, and that's when you end up double ecoing, which is just basically a complete waste here. Now anyone going to get aggressive, Nvidia is going to put a stop to that nonsense. They've only got pistols, so the CTs are going to be a little bit more adventurous this round as they start fanning out across this map. Ziggy Starduck up close. They're scared of that 5-7, but Nvidia's going to deal with that kill as well. 2 kills to the good as he moves in towards this A-bomb site. Papa, good intention with the nade. This goes a little bit awry. He wants to land that behind the pillar. Nvidia's looking like he's on for the ace, as long as his teammate doesn't steal it. Great smoke thrown in there. Blitzerstein will be stealing that ace opportunity where A is the bomb. It goes towards B, even though most of the team have executed towards A. Peter Griffin. But fortunately, Zan is miles away with an MP9 on towards the wrong side. Zan had the right intention. All the T's moving in towards the A-bomb site, but the bomb's actually going to be going down elsewhere. His aim here will be to just get an AK-47, get a rifle if he can. Unfortunate that the only person he's come across had a deagle. He had a 1 in 4 chance. CSGO Auto Director giving us some nice POVs, and Zan will be able to sneak away with an AK-47. Very, very nice stuff. These T's are now going to fan out and chase him. You can see here on the minimap, they do not want him to get away with this AK-47. And he may just get away with it as the T side take the lead for the first time in this game, 3-2. Oh, that's painful. Nvidia gets his quad kill post round. Steals away that AK-47, but no worries because the money is here now for the CT side. And money is everything. Economy is everything. One of the things you'll notice this round coming in towards round number 6, no sniper rifles out. So it's all rifles with Zan. Zan, who didn't eco with his team last time, has now been punished by playing with a submachine gun again. This utility, this is all default early utility now. The CT is going to throw that smoke deep, and the Ts will be throwing their smoke deep in as well. And this is all to just contest mid here. This will be a 2 versus 2. as the T side kind of fan out for a default again. Schnoozle going for this smoke in towards his B bomb site. Double smokes being launched in. Now there's a boost. Nikon will be re-smoking. This is a counter smoke being put in here by anyone. Bossy Collins. Little pre-fire. Anyone's managed to find one. Bossy Collins has managed to find another. Anyone from that boost has yielded 2 kills, and Zan now up close. It's a stun up close. He knows that one's there. In comes the grenade. Molotov thrown in towards B main. That's locked in here behind these smokes, and Glitzerstein can hear all these footsteps and will be checked in by Zan. Zan had a funny feeling that someone had crept out close, and that bomb is now down in towards the mouth of mid. Nvidia last. That boost that they were doing there on towards that B site around the obelisk there really worked. Nvidia last in a 1 versus 5. They are going to go looking for this. Zan was just gifted an M4 there by anyone as he goes looking. Look at this playing with Papa. They're going to be going together to look for this kill. Nvidia smoking around the back of B to go move in towards mid. Good kill by Botsy Collins, who's just covering the bomb, which he found much earlier in the round. 3-3 is the score. We're going to be staying neck and neck pretty much. Plenty of money though. You can see these 3 wins on the trot that the T side have means that they've got an abundance of cash. And now the sniper will be rolling out for the first time. Round number 7 with money to spare. Glitzerstein still has money to drop for his team. Instead we're going to be seeing double deagles, and now finally the wealth will be kind of moved around a little bit more. Murdoch, who's been so slow to start every single round, will just be playing deagle only. This is matchmaking's finest.
Throwing a Molotov.
And now a bit more of a default again. Nice shot there by from Nvidia. Clears out anyone. Zan wants to be going for a little bit of an aggressive peek here. This will be really important. Zan now has spotted that all of this is clear. So CT side have now complete control of the B side of the map, and Big Papa will be going for a trade up there. Murdoch just to absolutely take the head off Botsy Collins. There I was slating the man for playing a deagle only. Now Ziggy will be calling in utility, steps in towards this A bomb site. Ziggy needs to stay alive. He's got a double spray down opportunity, but he doesn't quite go for it. Schnoozle will be able to plant the bomb. In come more smokes, in come the flashbangs. Great flash thrown in by Ziggy. He now needs to wait. It's a 3 versus 4 retake. In comes the utility. Late T-side utility thrown in to delay this retake. So look at Papa. He's just waiting to activate as his teammates come in. Papa's managed to find one. This is really good. Strong looking retake right now. 3 rifles up against a sniper and a pistol. Really bad. And Zan comes in to clear in through the back. Nvidia is miles away. Nvidia is out in water. Nvidia is having to save. The bomb's being defused. The 3 versus 4 retake has come a clutch. And it's all come a cropper for T side. 4 versus 3. How does that go wrong? T side, I mean, that was a great round. They put the AWP into water here. Nvidia picks off Nikon really earlier in the round. A deagle shot from Murdoch on towards Botsy Collins up here. So they've lost mid and they've lost B control. They go in and hit this A bomb site. They take it really easily off Ziggy. And Ziggy does the great thing there of just holding back. Papa now. Murdoch will be jumping down just ahead of this Molotov, ahead of this utility. I wonder if anyone will have spotted this. The aggressive utility posted in by Papa and Botsy now as they go for this control.
Fire in the hole.
Ooh, anyone spotted here. Bit of a panicked Molotov. He wants to keep T's at bay. He's very mindful now, but now Papa knows that there's one in water. The player that he let slip through earlier, he has dealt with. And now Ziggy again, looking where to throw his flashbang. That will hit its mark. Glitzerstein really passively waiting to see if anyone's pushing. No one's going to be pushing. The bombs now, they're on towards this A bomb site. Anyone coming out with the help of Zan and Big Papa moving towards this A bomb site. The bomb could go down. Once more, they're going to have to survive a 5 versus 3 retake. Anyone, does he know this player's above him? Schnoozle's managed to find Big Papa. Anyone flicks around and takes out Glitzerstein. That's so upsetting. Now Ziggy's able to find one. There's only one player left. Ziggy with the great double spray down and can defuse the bomb. Again, take notice from what Ziggy is doing there. You know, you don't have to... Ziggy, you know, Billy don't be the hero. Ziggy is the one defender on towards the A bomb site. And he doesn't need to die. It doesn't matter that we've lost the bomb site and they've planted the bomb. Ziggy being alive means that there's now a 5 versus 3 retake on towards this A bomb site. If Ziggy dies in a 1 versus 5 because he's the only defender against 3 or 4 T's coming in here, he's completely pointless because then we're in a 4 versus 4, 3 versus 3, and that becomes such a harder bomb site to retake. Ziggy just giving us information there that we planted, they've planted. That's so much better. Zan now with the early smoke in towards B doorway. Great stuff there from Ziggy, 2 rounds in a row. Big utility dump in here from Zan and anyone. Schnoozle doesn't want to peek mid with the bomb. This is a default here from T-side. Look at this. They're fanned out across the map. They're trying to get any kind of pokes and prods here from the CT side. Ooh, jump peek there. Anyone's going to be re-smoking. Notice that as well, that what the CT side are doing, they're re-smoking after their first smoke. Good nade in here. Big Papa will be now asked to contest mid. Great kill as he swings out. Fantastic control of mid. Zan and anyone, meanwhile, still holding on to this B bomb site. They are out of utility. As they T-side getting ready for the boost over the top of these smokes. The smokes are gone and Zan's managed to find one, and with the help of anyone, they need to hang on. Peter Griffin looks like he wants to step out to this one here. Oh my goodness, the reaction times are so slow! Anyone's able to step out and get that trade kill. It's a 4 versus 2. They're trying to force their way in. They're trying to force the issue. Anyone's going to be throwing that flash and will be caught out. Murdoch clearing the path. He's going to be running lower. He's going to be running through water to A. This is a fantastic call here. The CTs have read it completely wrong as they move in towards the B bomb site. Murdoch, that's enormous. Ziggy Startup will catch Glitzerstein. That may be a bit of a read. Might be a bit of a read in here that they're going towards the A bomb site. It's a 3 versus 1 here that Murdoch needs to withstand. This should be very, very easy stuff here for the CT side. Even that, Murdoch's going to hold off the angle. Ooh, Ziggy doesn't want to come for the trade. Murdoch certainly doesn't know he's right here. The noise! Even with the noise, even with the steps rushing towards him, this is so scarily going wrong. Pros don't fake, but Botsy Collins will fake, and he will hold on the angle. Botsy Collins clinging on as it goes 6-3. There's no way ever. Teabag all you want. There's no way ever that 3 versus 1 should have got that close. Murdoch. Ziggy didn't want to go for the trade initially. I don't think Murdoch knew there were 2 CTs coming in there together. The kills are quite even. This is looking good as well. Everyone's kind of hitting the same. You can see T-side, and the reason they aren't really converting as many rounds is genuinely because of frags. Everyone's hitting here or hereabouts, and these guys are struggling. Great aggressive utility again here from Botsy Collins and Big Papa. Now we're going to be seeing a bit of a delayed kind of default around the A side of the map. Zan and anyone though, look at this, they've cleared up B. Now they've cleared up B, we know they're going to be A. It's an easy execution now. Zan goes in round the back. Big Papa's able to clear up the stairs. They know exactly where they are. The whole T-side plan is being foiled. Wildly thrown utility, might not hit its mark, but the whole point is now, look at this, this is containment strategy. The CTs have absolutely contained the Ts in this part of the map. They know it. The Ts are just waiting, they're imminent death. They're going to try deploy a smoke, try get across the water, but anyone's going to be coming around the back. Zan coming in for this swing. Zan finds one, tries to get the spray transfer. Big Papa's also managed to find Nvidia. They're slowly being bled out man by man. Schnoozle has found anyone. Zan get the trades kill, and it's now down to the 1 versus 4. There's only 1 player alive outside the A bomb site. Ziggy Startup will be coming in to check Peter Griffin. Swing crosshair to the right, and the job done. Overkill. 7-3. Good stuff there from the counter-terrorist side. Now, you're going to hear me say the word default. What happened there is the T-side didn't default. What happens and what needs to happen? The T-side, you need to fan out outside B, outside mid, in water and outside A. You need to draw a belt across the map as T-side, because what exactly happened there is that the Ts went mid and A, and no one went B. So as soon as the CTs came up from B, they could absolutely read that this sector of the map was exactly where the T-side was, and look at that. They just slowly trapped them in and bled them out kill by kill. And that can really be what happens. But Nvidia... Zan, that was a bit of foolish peek. Zan peeked out aggressively last time and will be punished for a second time. And another rule of Counter-Strike, don't do the same thing twice, you will be caught out. Now Ziggy Startup, good jiggle peek in there. The flash goes awry. In comes this utility.
Throwing flashbang.
T-side still pushing in towards this A bomb site. Great stuff in here from Ziggy. He's just staying alive. He is the art of staying alive. The master of staying alive here. Botsy Collins will be gunned down eventually. This is going to be a 4 versus 2. Ziggy's managed to find another one, and he's digging in like a tick. It's absolutely lethal. Big Papa will be destroyed. Now down to the 2 versus 3. Molotov thrown in here. Really, really nasty stuff as anyone is left on his own. Ziggy finally brought down by the HE grenade. That's the bomb fallen as well. They know that anyone's now in heaven. Both of these players are now in A main. They could easily 2v1 this. They have no utility though to force him out.
Fire in the hole.
In comes the grenade. Nice grenade here. Murdoch and Nvidia. Anyone. He's waiting. He spots. He knows someone's on that pillar. Nice wide aggressive step there. He knows Murdoch's behind this pillar. Murdoch's just going to wait. There's 33 seconds left to go. Nvidia, anyone, apologies, is adamant. This timing, Murdoch's moved. The second that anyone's moved off that position, but anyone would have heard this. Anyone steps out, and oh, it's so close. It's so low. The HP source, and a misclick has been a graffiti on the wall for Murdoch, and anyone will capitalise on the mistake. AWP salvaged 8-3, and now we're really starting to pull away in the lead for CT side. A huge run of rounds, 6 rounds on the trot. Really disorganised economy for the T side as well, and all of these things will just equal a loss, a whole loss of this game, and you can almost see that CT side are going to win this at this point already, because Nick, anyone's going to go for this peek. Nice step wide to dodge the fire here. Zan's going to be stepping out. Oh, that's really foolish, really foolish. Flash through, jump through your own smoke. Wants to go for that information, is now giving himself a man disadvantage for CT side, and now it's left anyone. In comes the utility. Murdoch is just going to run through, and all started because of Zan's mistake. Bossy Collins is now here. Big Papa's seen the barrel of this gun. Big Papa's able to just wildly spray and destroy the AWPer. Nvidia is now down to the 3 versus 3. This has actually gone a little bit wrong. Salvageable because of Big Papa's heroic antics right now as he comes in towards the under. Bossy Collins, Ziggy Startup will be moving in behind this smoke screen. The HE grenade launched in towards the back of the site. Great flash thrown in, Big Papa. That's an immense self-flash to go clear the underside. It's now down to a 3 versus 1. Big Papa has managed to salvage his team, coming back in for this retake, and it's 9-3. There were so many early warning signals of that just not being a good round, and you see these kind of things happen at matchmaking. You see them happen at this level of Counter-Strike. The disorganised economy is one. The T side, they need to decide: are they playing with submachine guns and deagles, or are they playing with AKs? Glitzerstein with 2,800 left in his pocket. Why is he not buying an AK-47? He's playing a Mac-10, and that's why he's on 1 kill, 10 deaths, and really bad stuff here. But then the second mistake was made by Zan, pushing out of B. Why? There's no need to. You're the defending side. All through the smoke, Nvidia's going to delete Bossy Collins. That's going to be one for the memory books, and this huge T-side aggression in towards mid is just going to flood Papa away. Papa did not have time to construct Noah's Ark, and he is in real trouble. Now, as they go for a mid to A, execute the bomb. Still at the back of mid here, Peter Griffin. Ziggy's been spotted, will just be run down. This has been a W key equals mouse 1, but anyone now is in here on the back. Double spray down, 2 versus 3. It's not quite a retake yet because the bomb's not gone down. The bomb's actually still in towards mid. Anyone with a smoke on towards the right here means that they can check left.
Flashbang.
Comes the flashbang. The bomb's actually going to be going towards his B side. Ooh, Zan is going to punishing Murdoch, who's going to come pushing in towards the smoke. It's now down to the 2 versus 2. The B defenders have been called upon to help retake A, and the B defenders are now going to have to return to defend their own bomb site. Anyone will be coming in from under. Zan will be coming in from the rear. CT spawn. They want to be doing this carefully together. Great fast shot there from Zan on towards Nvidia. The battle of the AWPers and the CT side comes out. Molotov on towards the right. The smoke in towards B main. The anchor's been cleared. With that missed shot, they know exactly where he is. Molotov on towards the bomb though. That Molotov on towards the bomb could be huge. Anyone can't really defuse. This is absolutely going wrong. What kind of silver, gold, Nova, Master Guardian aim is this? Absolute dire straits happening here, but anyone was able to defuse the bomb right at the edge of this Molotov, and a wild silver Elite Master spray. This is absolutely ridiculous. Uncastable. Mental. And this is what it. Look at these magic stars. Look at these stars. This signifies what absolute dog meat rank we are at. But there's a spirit to these games at this rank. There's a spirit where people are throwing in these smokes that they see the pros use. You go to Pimp or Not out here to these YouTube channels and look at this utility. Everyone's kind of trying to do what they've seen done at the higher levels. It's a beautiful spirit at this level of Counter-Strike. People want to do what they're seeing online. Good aggressive use of utility again here from the CT side as they dig in. Great smoke. Oh, Botsy Collins nearly caught through the smoke again. There's 4 sniper rifles out in this server. 3 of them are on the T side. This is absolute matchmaking's finest. Never seen anything like this. Papa will catch the edge of that grenade.
Throwing flashbang.
Look at all this utility. All blind as well. Schnoozle's going to find out Big Papa. All of that utility to contest mid. That's been 20 seconds there. They're just contesting such an important part of the map. And mid is really the key to everything on this map. Slow peaks on towards heaven. Murdoch will be prodding. This is a default still, guys. Great kill there. Look at this. The T side is still defaulted around the map. They're still trying to get presence in. Great trade in from Ziggy. Look how aggressive. That's how you need to be. You need to go for that kill and say, I'm going for you. You're mine. Zan's going to hear these steps. Zan's going to get that kill. And that player rotating. Ziggy's going to drop the bomb carrier. There's still gone wrong here for T side. Ziggy's just going to dig in. He's so good at this. He's so good at digging in like a tick. Anyone now, 35 seconds on the rear, is just going to quickly check. And now anyone can post up. With anyone being alive here, they can just dig in. And that just means that these players are just stuck in here. 2 AWPers left at the back of A main. Oh, Zan just didn't want to press the trigger. Just didn't want to press mouse 1. That's going to cost him his life. Any second of hesitation. Ziggy can hear this step. Ziggy can hear this at the front. He can see the barrel. Great swing as well. Great aggression there from Ziggy Starduck again. Anyone locks in from behind. The pincer attack closes in and it's 11-3. It's turning into a little bit of a whitewash. Ziggy Starduck leading the charge. Very, very good game from him here. Bearing in mind, he has the hardest job right now of playing solo on his own. This whole A side, this whole side of the map is his to deal with on his own, and he is leading the team. Very, very good stuff we're seeing. And look at the little amount of deaths. He's got one of the least deaths on the team, and he's playing on his own without trade potential. So, great, great MVPs being deserved here. Botsy is just getting nade dumped again in mid. Mid is probably going to be one of the harder jobs to do. Even though you're playing with a partner, you're playing together, it can be very difficult to hold mid. Good defensive smoke in here, posted by Ziggy. It's going to land nicely in the middle. Good thing to do on the fly. Again, you don't need many lineups, guys. You just need to know where you're smoking. And again, that's a defensive smoke at the mouth of B. Look at these smokes. At the edge of B and at the edge of A, that just keeps the T's pushed back. Anyone's going to find Murdoch. More grenades. Botsy Collins must just be fed up of the sound of grenades. What a fast flick. Nvidia will be stood in the doorway. Big Papa needs to check this if he wants to take a step forward. Oh, and it will be a trade kill. Papa could have swung just a second earlier. But it's all good now to the 2 versus 4. Ziggy will be left to deal with this on his own. Schnoozle is here. He wants to retreat. Wants to drop that Molotov. Zan will be coming round the rear to help out. Zan now clearing the back of B. Now also knows that they're going to be gearing up outside of A. The bomb is down here on the bridge. The bomb is holdable. Papa's called that the bomb is holdable. These T's will be coming in towards this bomb site, and Papa will be able to deal with Peter Griffin. Schnoozle left on their own as the 4 CTs converge on this bomb. 32 seconds. Schnoozle needs to get a quad kill whilst on this bomb. Ziggy shot in the back. There's a double kill. Let's not have it all go wrong here, gentlemen. Bomb goes. Molotov on towards the bomb. That's going to make it difficult to salvage. Zan on the rear.
Throwing a flashback.
Schnoozle wants to pick up that bomb. Flash to try and retrieve the bomb. Just manages to retrieve the bomb. Now Zan on the rear. 10 seconds left to go. And that's the end of the half. 12-3. Great stuff. Everyone has an MVP. 1 or more. Everyone is contributing. This is kind of what the successful team looks like. Everybody's kind of getting kills. Everybody's getting MVPs. Everyone's got good ADR. Everyone's almost getting a kill or guaranteed kill every single round if you're Big Papa with the big belly. Now we should be seeing a reverse of roles. The counter-terrorist side with a huge deficit of rounds, needing to play catch-up up against this T side as they go for a huge funnel here in towards this A bomb site. There's only Glitzerstein. In they come, fast and furious. Great defensive flashbang thrown in by Schnoozle. That puts the brakes on that attack, but anyone's just going to run in. He does not care about any defensive flashbangs. And in they come, Ziggy Starduck and anyone with these dual Berettas. 2 coming in from the rear. Will Zan be watching it in from the rear? Zan will be covering the bomb planter. And Zan with that Tech 9, the upgraded pistols. Dualies and Tech 9s have been going to bits. Oh my days. And Botsy Collins will just remove the glasses off Nvidia's face for him. It's 13-3. Such conviction in that round. Sometimes you do need a clear plan. Sometimes you just need to know what's happening. Sometimes we can talk about defaults. We can talk about smokes and executes. Sometimes you just need to do the man-van rush. All 5 alive in towards the A bomb site. They all have those upgraded pistols. You see a couple of dual Berettas. A couple of Tech 9 wandering around in towards that batch of pistols, and now we're seeing a real mixed economy again. This is going to be a red flag in from CT side. Some on pistols, a FAMAS and MP9. This is a real mark of it not going very well. Anyone will be lining up some utility. He wants to smoke in here from Ziggy Startup. He will be thrown up to him. Smoke's going in towards this B bomb site. They fanned out a little bit. Zan's managed to confirm presence of one here. And in come the smokes. There we go, instant headshot. The smokes are going to be landing long. The smoke's going to be landing on Temple. In comes the smokes. In comes the smoke spray from Zan. It's an easy peasy execute in towards this B site. Bossy finds one. Bossy finds a double. And it's only NVIDIA left with one FAMAS. 5 players to find. 14-3 is an absolute certainty. NVIDIA finds one, but there comes the trade swing and the Molotov in return. For anyone looking at that, have a look. Pimp's video is a really good video there, where you stand here and you, from one lineup, one person can throw 2 smokes, one that lands on Temple here and then one that lands on long. So that was the exact smokes that you saw anyone throw there. One position like that, straight through the window, like that, bish bash bosh, move in through B main, easy peasy. Now we're going to be seeing a bit of a default coming out of here towards this T side. CT side have a long way to go if they want to catch up here. Bossy Collins moving fast underneath. He's really covered some ground, and this might be leaning towards a B site here. Bossy Collins facing the wrong way, but faces the right way in the end. But Peter Griffin will come out on top. In comes the flashes. In come the Molotovs as they push on in. Good smokes being posted in. Peter Griffin will be punishing anyone right through the edge of this smoke. Papa will be coming in to support this attack on the rear. There's still Zan alive. They're still trying to pincer in this B bomb site. Zan, heroic stuff. 3 versus 3 right now. The B bomb site is open, but they need to go back and get this bomb. Zan will be going back to get the bomb whilst the bomb site is held down. Great stuff here by Ziggy. Reaffirm, locking down this bomb site. And NVIDIA is just underneath. Great use of the smoke as well. Glitzerstein has gone mid. Glitzerstein went mid with the bomb. How did that go so wrong? The bomb was back here. Zan went back to get the bomb and took the bomb mid and lost it to Glitzerstein with a scout in mid. They had players on the B bomb site. Absolute brain dead decision making. Well deserved win there from the counter-terrorist side. Dumb decision making there for T side. Terrible stuff. Now it's going to be the force in. 2 rifles, upgraded machine pistol. Some aggression thrown in here. Forward smoke as they go put some real aggression in here. Great stuff in by Zan. Wild spray through the smoke as he just tries to catch an X-ray before the smoke blooms. Comes utility. Zan drops down to his demise. Big pressure being posted in here. Papa checking the corners. Will be taken out. Botsy! Oh my goodness! They both run out of ammunition. I love Gold Nova. I love Master Guardian 1. You just see some absolute atrocious scenes going on. Remember, switching to your pistol is faster than reloading. Anyone who switched their pistol there would have won that fight. Glitzerstein wants to walk up, wants to come get aggressive here. He's got the wrong weapon for this. Oh, there we go. Wrong weapon indeed, as anyone just shuts that down. Peter Griffin steps out and is able to deal with the double drop as well. Triple kills as he sits in the underpass there. Easy kills. Botsy Collins lining up the drop. Mathematically drawn, it's absolutely perfect, but there were 2 alive. And he's quickly dealt with. 14-5 is the score. Glitzerstein, bless their soul, very low rank, very struggling. And again, this is very low to mid-level of Counter-Strike. There are people lower levels than this, people who are completely newer to the game.
Grab your gear and let's go.
Now we're going to be seeing an eco out of this T side.
Grenade out.
Fast in towards the A bomb site. It's going to be a big rush in again. There's only one player here on his own to deal with it. CSGO Auto Director. I hope he switches to the action. In comes the flash. Papa, first one spotted, first one down. Zam next in with the bomb. These pistols are going to be coming in slowly and carefully. Now comes the push. Now comes the waterfall. Schnoozle's able to deal with more. Anyone left up on towards the pillar? Anyone able to find more? That Peanut, he comes in dividends again, and it's Botsy Collins. We'll try and save the M4. There's the P90 being spotted. Good kill. You know what? I would say this is doable. Spotted again. It's Botsy Collins. This is doable. There's over a minute on the clock. And Botsy Collins can just wait time here. Glitzerstein will be watching the rear to come check that Botsy Collins is not coming in from mid. Botsy has every intention of coming in through A main here. 50 seconds. Peter Griffin has another smoke that they can re-smoke this off. I tell you what's happening wrong here, and see the effect of that smoke is brilliant. It keeps Botsy Collins at bay. We'll keep him at bay for another 12 to 15 seconds at least. What Peter Griffin did wrong there, though, was fire the P90, because that shows Botsy Collins that they're close. Botsy now has no idea where the two CTs are. And again, that pre-firing that P90, I know it's a bit of a flex, but that's a massive red flag, because Botsy Collins now knows exactly where he is. And now it's down to a 1 versus 1 with 19 seconds to go. Spotted in towards heaven is Glitzerstein, who hasn't been able to hit a cow's ass with a banjo. And it's match point secured by Botsy Collins. Another quad kill again. Botsy Collins, who's been absolutely turning up for this one. One more round seals the deal for T-side. They have flushed away their opponents here on Anubis. And look at the mismatched economy again from the CT side. This is where matchmaking just falls apart. Different ranks, no one's in charge. No one's taking in charge of their economy. This is the stuff you don't see at LEM, LE above and stuff like that. You're not seeing that ridiculously mismatched economy as much. You're seeing people kind of play together. Papa, I don't know where that smoke's going, but anyone will be asking for these smokes in towards the B site. There's the smoke for long, if anyone's wondering where that is, and there's the smoke in towards Temple. The flash will be coming in as they check in towards the site. Papa's smoke still blooming at the top there. Botsy Collins waiting here. The little pre-fire. He wants someone to peek him. He wants it. He wants the fight, but no one's peeking. There's Zan caught on a timing, looking left and right. The smokes have come in towards this B site, but they don't want to execute on it. Ziggy's flashed himself. Murdoch now will be going aggressive. They want to push out. They're pushing out of A main. He's getting huge information here. Anyone's able to deal with this as now they start moving in towards this A bomb site. They've done a kind of B fake. Glitzerstein spotted one. Will be shot in towards the back as Ziggy comes in through the rear. 4 versus 3 as they move in towards the A bomb site.
Throwing flashbang.
There's still 2 players on the wrong side of the map. Ziggy destroyed by Schnoozle. 3 versus 3. Nvidia will be able to get Big Papa. Smoke in towards heaven. If anyone's looking for the lineup in towards heaven, that's exactly it. Molotov in towards the pillar. Playing at the back of the site. Ooh, anyone will be brought down. Schnoozle though. Ooh, out of ammo again. There's never enough bullets in towards this, and it's a dreadful spray. Botsy Collins now, 18 seconds left to plant the bomb. I don't think he knows that Peter Griffin is right here on the rear. He's going to plant right in front of him. Sitting duck, shooting gallery. 15 to 6, an unfortunate round. Comes down to the 1 versus 1, but poor money in here from the T side. They're going to have to force up, or they want to force up. The wealth will be distributed. Some players richer than others. And you see again, no one's kind of left having a mismatch. Everyone's bought in. Look at everyone's money. Everyone's agreed. Everyone's on the same page. We're all going to live by the sword, die by the sword, and do it together. Great HE here. Peter Griffin hangs around. In come the smokes, in comes the Molotovs, in comes the utility. Murdoch's on the rear though. Ziggy Starduck. And anyone taken down early now. It's Botsy Collins and Zan. This is exactly what happened to the other T side. You can just get so quickly trapped. As soon as the CTs get a little bit aggressive around the rest of the map, as soon as they figure out where you are, you can be trapped so quickly. Glitzerstein frantically scrolling through the scroll wheel. Can't hit absolutely anything. It's so dire. Big Papa waiting to see what they can find. This smoke's going to dissipate. They spotted one. Good opening kill. Another player taken down though. 2 versus 4. This might just be too much to ask. Zan spray. This is absolutely atrocious when you see at this level of Counter-Strike. And the utility is absolutely dreadful. Big Papa, what's going on? Welcome to Gold. Nova, the stars. I've got stars in my eyes. Glitzerstein. What's the crosshair doing? My goodness. 15 to 7. Sometimes you just can't help but laugh. You realise there are other people who are so far away from the Black Badge territory, the Legendary Eagle, the LEM, the DMG, which some of us are more used to playing. This is perhaps what more 80-90% of Counter-Strike games look like. Just chaos. Fast pistols, 5 in towards the B bomb site. They want to go into it. In they go. A bit of a trickle. Anyone just able to push in though, instantly destroyed. Schnoozle left alone. This pistol rush strat has gone absolutely amazing. Bomb goes down as well. They can ask for no more than that. Bomb going down, they can be very, very happy. Murdoch, that's the A for A1S. They've got the man advantage on T side, but they do not have the armament. They do not have the arsenal of weapons. In comes the Molotov thrown in. Accidentally lands on the bomb. That's a bit of an issue. Bossy Collins able to get the kill. It's 4 versus 2. In comes the flash. Glitzerstein able to find one of the most important kills they've had of the so few kills they've had. Nvidia finding Zan. Now down to the 2 versus 1. Nvidia is going to find anyone. Down to the 1 versus 1. Bossy Collins is too far away. He could bounce the Molotov onto the wall, on towards the bomb, or just move a little faster, but he doesn't want to do either. A quad kill again, but the round not in his favour. 3 quad kills for that man this game. Again, at this level, you might just see millisecond decision making just being made slightly poorer, slightly slower than you would at a higher level. Anyone there with the bomb planted here and the CT here, you can bounce the Molotov off this on towards the bomb. You could just throw it here and land it here, or you could just get your wheels on, do a quick peek. Now we're seeing a default again out of this T side of this. Fanned out across the map, getting some information everywhere. Molotov in towards mid. There's Molotov, it's going to land right on towards Glitzerstein. Forward smoke, Ziggy Starduck, great opening kill. Anyone spamming this corner on towards the wall here. This is all utility, standard utility, going to help you control mid. If there's anyone looking at this, that forward smoke and the Molotov just keeps those CTs pushed back at bay. Now we're kind of really gearing up for a B execute. 5 versus 3 right now. Flash comes in towards again. Glitzerstein. Anyone wants to come in for this drop? Bossy Collins, it's all gone wrong. It's 5 versus 2. This is very much looking like the end of the game. Ziggy Starduck able to pick up Glitzerstein, and it's going to be 8 to 15. Nvidia on their own. Under has been smoked. 5 T's alive. The game has been a good game. If you're T side, Nvidia has it all to do. Here's the kit, but so much time has already elapsed. In comes the Molotov as well. It's absolutely brutal. Anyone has spotted him out, able to swing out, take 1, but the trade kill will be coming in fast and furious on the left. 16 to 8. That's a great game for everyone involved on T side there. They can be very, very happy with that. Great impact from everyone on the Friends. A good fun to cast, and I shall see you all again soon.